Hello, welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Minecraft Commands. The first one I want to look at is a fairly straightforward command, and it is setblock. So it's going to change a block. So to place the block directly in front of me, I'm facing east at the moment, and you can see my coordinates there on the top right. So I can know that I'm in the positive east direction, that's the way I'm facing. So if I wanted to change this block in front, I need to go up by one. So there's that. And then put this down here. And then I can put in a stone. So there it is. Now the other thing I could do is I could also remove it. So say I wanted to, for instance, if I did something like this, I could do wall 9 and it would change it. What that would actually be doing is it would actually be doing this command. So there's other ways you can do this. So for instance, say I changed it to this one and I change this to destroy, it would actually give you the block back. So that's a different way of doing it, so the actual drop and the breaking sound will occur. And you can also do, if you do keep, it will only do with air blocks. So the block can be placed, but if I get rid of it, when I do keep, it will be able to be placed. Okay, now I want to look at the fill command. So for this I want to make a 10 by 10 by 10 box. So the way to do that is, you can see this is positive, and if we look here, so I want it in this quadrant here, right? And you can see it's going to be positive on both these axes, right? So what I need to do is I need to put in two sets of coordinates. So the first coordinate will do, it again will be exactly the same spot. So we need to start at one above this. So it will be 590, 64 minus 440. And then we want to make the box 10 away. And we need to go positive in both directions. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to 581. So that's going to be, so if you think about the numbers 581 minus 581 to minus 590, that's 10 inclusive, right? And we're going to put in the same, but also we need to go 10 up on the y-axis, right? So that's going to be what, 73? So that's also 10 inclusive. And then also we need to go 10 up on the z-axis, so it's going to be minus 431. Okay, so that's going to be a 10 by 10 by 10 box, and then we can choose what we want the contents to be. So we'll go for podzol, which is dirt 2. So there we go, you can see 1,000 blocks filled, and that is a 10 by 10 by 10 box. Okay, so there's a few more things we can do. We can press up here to get the same coordinates back. And what we can do here is, say we want to do something slightly differently. So we'll put in here, we're going to put wall 9, and we're going to go hollow. And what this will do is it will place all the blocks on the outer edge. Okay, so it's 488. And if we look inside here now, you can see there's actually no blocks inside now. So what I could do now is I could change this to outline, and we could go back to the podzol. But you can see it's changed. It can change them all to podzol. So that's a hollow box still, and you can change that. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this whole box. So I've changed this into an ice box. So it's the same, exactly the same as what I was just doing. But here we're going to move it. So we're going to take this point again that we were at. So 590, 60, but instead of 64, so say we'll go up to 84. And what that should mean is there's going to be a 10 block gap. And that should be fine. So you can see we've got exactly this ice box, but we've cloned it 10 blocks above. So if we wanted to clone it directly above there, what I could have done is I would have gone for 74 and I would have been able to get it directly on top, and then I would have had two, and then the edges, and then the edges of this box and that box would be next to each other.